Hi ladies, it's Sarah Servillo at Well Rounded Mama. I'm a certified herbalist and a midwife and a childbirth educator here. So today I want to talk to you about some supplements that you can take to help you with stress. We're about to head into the summertime and sometimes travel or after you've had a baby or dealing with kids that are out of school. Sometimes summertime can be more of a time of stress for some of us. So let's talk about some things that you can take that will kind of help get the edge off. So a lot of the things that I'm suggesting today should not take the place of prescribed medication. Certainly there are times and places for those things. So if you have a mild case of these things, these are some supplements that I would suggest you try. So we have a stress relief for pregnancy. It's made by Wish Garden Herbs, and it does help to kind of mellow you out a little bit. It's got a lemon balm and passion flower, and I believe milky oats in it. And so it nourishes your nervous system and helps, especially if you find that you're kind of a high-strung or kind of tightly wound person, or if you are just really feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you need that nourishment for your nervous system, then this stress relief for pregnancy is fantastic. Another thing that you can take, and I would really suggest that you try during pregnancy if you struggle with stress, is trying a magnesium supplement. So we have a Natural Calm supplement here. You just add it to water and it tastes a little bit tart like lemonade. I do love lemon or even cherry, kind of reminds me of like a cherry limeade. But magnesium supports your nervous system as well. So lots of people who take it also report that it mellows them out quite a lot. And in fact, it advertises on the packaging that it's an anti-stress drink. But what it's doing is nourishing your nervous system. It's especially helpful if you're also experiencing things like leg cramps or any of those muscle aches and pains that sometimes come with pregnancy. Some things that you can do after you have your baby that are especially beneficial is one of my favorite all-time herbs. I even take it now, even after I've had my babies, is an herb called motherwort. So just like the name denotes, it helps you feel mothered. So it's an anti-anxiety type herb. I find it very, very helpful if you're struggling with postpartum anxiety. It's a cardiac tonic, so when you feel like your heart's kind of racing because you're anxious or you kind of feel all of this anxiety-producing energy up here, it helps to kind of mellow that down a little bit. So my all-time favorite supplement. And its only side effect is if you take too much of it, you can start to feel a little bit sleepy. So I would try the suggested dose on the bottle, but you can reduce as needed. So another favorite of the Valley is Happy Juice. This is made locally at Herbally Grounded, and this is a mix that has St. John's wort in it, which has actually been scientifically researched to help with symptoms of mild depression. So if you suffer from baby blues or if you do suffer from postpartum depression, if you are experiencing mild symptoms, this is something that you may be able to try. The two things that I want to warn you about with St. John's wort, because not a lot of people know this, is that A, you should not take this if you take other medications. It can affect the absorbency of how fast you absorb that medication, and it can also alter how much of that your body is actually using. So if you take very important medications, do not take St. John's wort. It can also cause sun sensitivity. So if you're outside in the sun a lot, just be aware that if you take anything with St. John's wort for a long period of time, it can make you more prone to sunburns. But overall, it's a really fantastic supplement that a lot of mothers really love. So my last suggestion, if you love iced tea, Peaceful Mama Tea is my favorite. This is a recipe that I gleaned from Demetria Clark. It was initially suggested as a postpartum tea because it is so rich in these nervous system supporting herbs. It has some of the same types of things as the pregnancy one, The pregnancy supplement that I suggested, from Wish Garden, it has lemon balm and chamomile and hibiscus and rose hips, and it just tastes so lovely. It tastes a little bit like Kool-Aid. The instructions on the back are for a hot tea, but you could certainly use the same ratio to make half a quart of hot tea and then dilute it to the strength that you want. So if you just like doubled the amount of herbs in a quart jar with hot water, then strain it and add cold water to fill in the rest. But my all-time favorite, I drink this as a grown-up as well. And if you were at the Mother's Day picnic, that was the tea that was served at the picnic. So if you're looking for more of that yummy stuff, we do sell it here at the Well Rounded Momma Store. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.